Greetings, everyone. Today I have something special to talk about. I'm a little bit scared. I have been looking on Google Earth. Today's going to be one of those videos where we play with Google Earth and Google Maps, because I have been looking at China. And China, I mean, I know they have 3 billion people or something like that, right? We have like a 334 million people in America. But I didn't realize the extent of how big the country is. For example, let's just go into it. I want to show you what's been blowing my freaking mind here. This is the city of Chengdu. Chengdu, you probably never heard of because it's not one of the major cities in China. Most of the places are like Shanghai. Where's the labels at? Let me go to this other one. Oh, there we go. Labels. Shanghai, Beijing, Fuzhou, Suzhou, Hong Kong, Shenzhen. That's not really popular. Haiphong. I don't know where they do most of the manufacturing. Wuhan, I'm sure you've heard of Wuhan because of the coronavirus. Some of it is like mountainous kind of regions here, I guess. Some of it is like, you know, countryside, farmlands. But look at all these networks of roads, right? Look at all these roads. Looks like the inside of an eyeball. Pretty good network of transportation system, right? Look at all the cities. Look at the clusters. Shenzhen. Forgot about that one. So, when you consider how many cities there are, and all these networks of roads, that's pretty massive, right? Just on its own. But then you want to zoom out, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, what? This is China too. All of this area here is also China. All of this, like, desert. I don't know if anybody lives out here. What is all this land? Land area. Is this what they say when they mean mainland Chinese people that, like, poop in the malls? Are they talking about, like, people that live out here? It's like discovering another planet. These lakes look like they're made of acid. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe it's where they dump all their manufacturing waste or something. And up here you've got like a desert. This is where you get into where like the Mongols during Genghis Khan's reign probably lived. It's not Mongolia yet. Mongolia is still like way up here. But we're still just in Xinjiang, China. Hotan province over here. Look at all this stuff. I haven't even gotten to the point that blows my mind yet. So then up in here, you start to get into Kyrgyzstan and Russia and Kazakhstan. And then you got Mongolia, which is pretty much also more China. Mongolia, let's face it, it's just China. More China. More China. Look at all this. This is all China. So we're going to focus not on this part of the China today. Not on this whole massive ball of people that's probably where 3 billion people live. We're just going to focus on Chengdu. Chengdu. We're just focusing on Chengdu. Population in Chengdu is 16 million. Does not seem right to me. Seems like it's low. It's in the Sichuan province, which is I don't know if it shows provinces. Probably it's like this area here, and it's like 83 million if you count the whole area outside of the main city. I think 16 million just means in the gray area here where it's just city limits. And oh my god, I have some pictures saved. This one blew my mind. This is a drone shot somewhere in Chengdu. You've got clusters of these ginormous towers of I guess these are apartment complexes, residential buildings. Like, I was showing, my friend likes to go to Nashville and hang out downtown because it's such a big deal. It's like 1.5 million people in Nashville or something like that. Nashville's like a big city. And he was like, how many downtowns do they have? I'm like, well, there's just one here. There's one back in there. There's one here. There's one over there. There's just one in the background here you can see. Here's another one. And here's another one back here. Oh, this is like the whole city of Los Angeles back in here. It looks bigger than Los Angeles, actually. It's like towers and towers and towers and towers and towers and towers and towers. And there's more towers there. And more towers there. And there's these like weird round things that look like alien pods. I don't know if these are like wilderness preservation parks or something. Maybe they're like art things. Maybe they're for like recreational purposes. I don't know what any of this stuff is. It all looks so foreign and weird. So this is just somebody that probably lives in this residential apartment. And he sent a drone up and took this crazy photo. That's like, and there's helicopters over there. You can see there's 2 helicopters flying. And it's just, I guess that's the main strip, north, south, central Chengdu. And then there's a more downtown area. This is so massive. If you look at the picture of Los Angeles, it's like, oh, Los Angeles is like maybe this much or something. But what is that big tower over there, too? You don't get a really good sense of 3D with these maps. Like Google Maps, there's a way, put it on 3D, and you zoom in, and it's like, maybe you get a little bit of depth with these shadows and stuff. But if we go like, we center ourselves, and we use this main road that goes right down the center. There's this weird thing right here I found. It's like, it looks like a reactor for a spaceship or something. There's like these cooling fans over here. It's called the Global Center. And I just read it a bunch of times. Global Center, Global Center, Global Center, Global Center. Like, let's don't tell anybody what this is. Let's just say it's a global center. Then you got the high-tech incubation park number 7. What does that mean? Commission for inspecting discipline. What is that, dude? What is this place right here? It scares me. Just this one place by itself. But then you go down, and there's this big thing. What is this big thing? Holiday Inn, Chengdu. Okay, bro. That's your Holiday Inn? What the fuck? Look at these towers right here. A big circle of skyscrapers. And a half circle. And then pods of like skyscrapers and clusters of 3 and 4. Look at this. Massive. Massive. Is this like that? There's a documentary about like they were building all these buildings and like nobody lived in them. It was like a ghost city. But this is not a ghost city. Look at all the cars. There's people like in all of these photos I've seen. They're hanging out. And they have like these cool ass gardens and like recreational parks and stuff in the middle of these skyscraper complexes. Like look at this one. There's a soccer field. That's not a sky. Yeah, it's in the middle of a skyscraper, dude. Like that's 4 or 5 stories more, and it's got all these balconies coming off of it, and there's a soccer field down there in the middle of a giant skyscraper. What is that? A big pile of something. I keep discovering weird stuff. I found like this crazy, like 2 giant statues, like pretend look like they were like street fighting or something in one of the cities, like Shanghai. But we're not going to Shanghai today. We're just looking at this one city. Tianfu Software Museum of Contemporary Art. What the hell? There's like this blue mine of something that they're mining here, which is not the only place I've seen this. If we back up, like look at the city like this, there's a blue area right over here, right? You go over here and you look at it. For some reason, this area, this whole town right here is all blue. All the rooftops are blue. I don't know why. It's not like this was like an area that the satellite took photos of on a certain day. You can see right here where it was like summer and then it's like winter here. but like this whole area, both sides is blue. So then you're like, what is this over here? There's a blue thing, and then there was like a big circle, like an Oprah thing. Where was that at? Oh, it's right here. Right here, there's a big circle. What is this? I think Qing is pronounced Kim. Kim Yang Chiyuhe, Sub-District Office. Chengdu Foundry. Maybe Ching is pronounced Kim. There's some weird way to say Chinese words. I don't know how it is, but it's like... Yeah, there's another one. Big mine full of blue stuff. This is supposed to be a hospital. Orthopedics Hospital, Chengdu #1. But it's nothing there. Shude Experimental Middle School. There's just some cars. There's no middle school. I don't know why. Maybe this is a little bit out of date or something. But, is this like cobalt mines or something? What are these blue things everywhere? Surely they're not like got people living around a cobalt mine. And then you got wherever this is. Like I want to get the street view on some of these. Let's close this one. Or let's actually look at my next photo. Here's like a classic Chinese photo. This is what I was expecting. Something like this. You know, pagoda style roofs, modern day cars. You know, this kind of thing. And then there's a residential park. This is that big circle of skyscrapers I was talking about earlier, I think. And there's like, you know, places for the kids to play. And then there's more skyscrapers in the background. And you turn over here and it's like a modern kind of a city. But in the background, skyscrapers and skyscrapers. And then, did I do this one yet? Here's like a regular residential complex. If you look up skyscrapers all around. Back here there's some nice golden gates with lions with wings made out of gold. Right? And then there's like e-bikes and there's more skyscrapers everywhere. And this is like, this isn't like a rare thing. If you just click on, you look at Chengdu, you click on the little man, look at these little yellow circles. Like every one of these is like fucking massive. They're all different things. You get a little preview of one here. Let's just go to this one. Boom. Skyscrapers, 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 skyscrapers. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. But still lots of greenery. This is like... I think they're ahead of us on this. We don't do this here. We should. They always have a lot of these things too, like holding the trees up. These are bamboo, I think, but like some of them are made out of metal. They put them around the trees. There's also this place called the 10,000 Golden Buddha Temple. Look at this. There's a place. There's 10,000 golden Buddhas. Some of them have snakes or arms coming out of their eyeballs. Supposed to be 10,000 statues here, I guess. As you go up the stairway, there's like Buddhas on the side of it. Buddhas, different kind of Buddhas, the whole trip up. And then you get inside, and then you see like this. Buddhas just all along the walls. Statues everywhere. 10,000s of them. It looks like there's maybe more than 10,000 here. This might be just a gift shop. Yeah, this guy here, he's selling Buddha statues. But, holy jeez. The artwork, the culture. I wish I could find that picture of... I don't think I can, but... I'm sure that's not even a rare occurrence. We were looking like over here in this area. And there's like these statues. I need to do it on this map, actually. Because I don't have a street view over there. Hong Kong, Shenzhen. I think I was still in Hong Kong. Yeah. I was like around here. Like this. Maybe. No. But again, this is just another city in China where massive, who knows how many floors there are, skyscrapers as far as the eye can see. This is in Hong Kong. It's ridiculous. We haven't even looked at Shanghai or Beijing or any of the major cities. We're just looking at like a couple of spots. Not even trying. It just... This should be like the beach. What's this? Oh my god. Look at this photo. Oh my god. Look at it. This is how much manufacturing goes on here. Look at the boats. It's crammed. It's fucking crammed. So when you hear stories about like the Chinese government, the evil communist Tencent, taking over and they're trying to control everybody. There's like, what, we have 334 million in America. China has 3 billion. So they have like, what is that, 10 times more population or 100 times more? What is that? How many times people is that? Maybe when you have that many people, you kind of need to rule them with an iron fist or like have a little bit of control over them, because it's like shit can get out of hand real quick when you got this many things to like be in control of. Just having one government control all of this? Maybe communism is the way to go if you got this many people going on. Look, there's still shit being constructed. I think you got enough skyscrapers. Why are you still making skyscrapers? Can you calm down with the skyscrapers? You've done enough. How are they even having enough people to fill these buildings? Stop having sex, for Jesus' sake, please. It's insane. Every little dot is like 1,000 billion skyscrapers. Every little... Look at this mess, dude. It's like a damn computer chip. Who is living in all these houses? What the hell? What would you... Oh, this is the same place, isn't it? Pretty much. I need to like get out of this area. Let's go to another area. Let's go over here. Whoop. Let's go to a completely different... This looks like it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. What is this? Nope. More freaking skyscrapers. Holy jeez. We're just on a mountain and it's got skyscrapers surrounding it. I've never seen so many skyscrapers. What about if you go to the ADSB, right? This is Chengdu. There's like 2 planes. That many people, there's only like 2 planes right now in the middle of the day? Or it's like 8:40 in the morning. I don't know what time it is in China. Maybe it's like nighttime over there. But like, look at this. There's not that much air traffic going on in this whole area. Does nobody travel in China? Down here in Hong Kong, sure, and in Shanghai, yeah, they're going back and forth. They're not really going anywhere outside of China. A lot of people coming in from Japan, looks like. But not a lot of action. If you go to Bing Maps, you get kind of a different looking... let's see if we go to Chengdu again. Where was it? I'm confused. Chongqing. Chengdu. Here we go. Looks... You can kind of see the shadows better on the buildings, but it's like... Can somebody explain to me, like, what would we do if China organized... I mean, I'm sure, like, a lot of the people who live in China, they're not, like, soldiers, right? Most of them are just, like, families having lots and lots of kids. Like, it seems like they would be pretty much able to dominate the planet if they just decided to just take over. There's so many people. Or maybe they just like building buildings and nobody's living in them. But I've looked at a lot of these photos, There's people in all these buildings. Let's look at some more photos. This is blowing my mind. Residential number 2. Look at the artwork on these ones. I saw a building that looks like a giant square, but it was a skyscraper. There's like a hole like this in the middle, and it was ridiculous. Like, how many Al Qaeda attacks would it take to like, like 2 buildings? That's nothing. Oh yeah, here's like one of those tree stands. Oh, I did that one already. Residential 2, did I do that one? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. What blows your mind the most is that all of this we've looked at is like just a couple of clicks around this one town called Chengdu. Look at that picture. Gorgeous. Beautiful. There's statues like you wouldn't believe, like giant. We just googled like China statues. Look at this motherfucker right here, Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong? What's his name? Look at that. God damn it. I hate newspaper websites. That's like 2 times as tall as a tree. Look at this one. I've shown this one before. It's freaking massive. $20 million. They're paying $20 million to remove it. It's like, we've had this statue forever. Get it out of here. We got room for it anymore. We gotta build some more skyscrapers. The Buddha statues are ridiculously tall. I don't even know if the one that I saw earlier I thought was so crazy and amazing, if it's even like famous or anybody knows it. It's just like, one guy had like a big spear and the other guy had a sword, I think, and they were like doing battle. It's insane. Yeah. So that's just what I've found so far. I'm still like clicking around and looking at stuff and just like, what else can we find? Like, look at this thing. Looks like some kind of alien spaceship hive thing. I think this is some kind of museum. It says Finance Labor Union. Then here it says Life Art Museum. So, what is this big giant circle around the roads or something? Let's do the thing where, right, so you click on this and you drag it. Try to find one that showed like there's people like living inside one of these giant skyscrapers. This looks like one we saw before. I think it might be. There's like people just like hanging out. They're doing stuff. It's not like they're all like they brought in a bunch of fake people like North Korea would do to make it look bigger than it is. But nobody talks about like the inside of like mainland China. They just talk about Shanghai and Beijing. I was wondering if like people realize how crazy it is. I kind of feel trapped or something, because there's just buildings surrounding you on every turn. There's a ghost man that they caught. If we click like outside the city, let's go to like Jinhuaqiao neighborhood. See, it won't let you go to this one for some reason. Some kind of like blocker. Go to this one. I saw one that was in the zoo. They had some panda bears. Even out in the country, you still see skyscrapers because it's just all there is, and there's a manufacturing plant up there. Probably making keychains or some bullshit that we have in America. The Panda Zoo was like Ritz-Carlton, Shangri-La Hotel, the Hilton, Chengdu Xinhua. Let's see what that looks like. Oh my god, it's another drone shot. There's the north part of town. Not much to see. Just millions and millions of skyscrapers. It looks like there's a high school assembly going on there at the soccer stadium. Looks like, oh, there's also one going on here at the basketball stadium. There's people like lined up practicing the military drills for taking over the earth. Yeah, just pretty much skyscrapers as far as the eye could see. Partly cloudy. Chance of invasion. Oh, that's under construction with all this green cloth covering a skyscraper. That looks like something out of The Division. Holy shnikes. Does this worry anyone else? Am I paranoid for thinking that this is getting out of hand? Oh, there we go. Chengdu Zoo. Let's see the panda bears. Here's the entrance. Like, we don't have shit like this on the side of our buildings in America. The dinosaur guys. And this is a big goat statue. So the statue I saw was gold, and it was maybe 5 times bigger, and there was 2 of them. But it's like not important. It's just like meh. If I find it, I'll take a picture of it, show you in the next video. Maybe I'll do this again. Where's the panda bears? I think this is the one that had the pandas. Oh, I think it was a different one. It said like panda in the name. Yeah, here it is. The panda research base of giant panda breeding and research base. Let's just go to one of these. Okay. See? People everywhere. Doing stuff. Hanging out. Which one has the pandas? Is it this one? Nope. This is them red pandas. We got those in America, so I'm not that impressed. What's this one? Are they in there? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? I'm surprised so many people have like 360 cameras too. This guy, just a white dude with a Batman shirt on in the middle of China. Who is this? And he's shorter than children. Is he a little person? What the hell? Yeah, security guard watching them, making sure everybody's not breaking the law. You wouldn't expect China to be this way. There's no commie bastards like ruling with an iron fist or. Where the heck's the panda bears? What's this scene here? Feeding the ducks and the kois. Okay, okay. Still got the capri pants style going on over there. I like that. Wish we could go back to it. China is just like nailing it right now. I think I want to go to China, guys. What's this one? There he is. Look at him. Caught him. Giant panda bear. So, I am impressed, China. I'm going to allow communism. Now I really want to go. This chick's there. I'm digging it. Her dad seems cool. I think I found my next girlfriend. Wait a minute. Who are you looking at? Don't look at me like that. Oh, there's the tripod mount for this camera. That's similar to the one I got. This is crazy. Alright, so this is part 1 of T2 Explores China. Chengdu edition.